97
Tutte queste 3 vetrine?
erano tutte 3 vetrine di informatica, eravamo probabilmente il più bel negozio di informatica di Roma.
Quando era a regime quanto fatturava questo negozio?
3 miliardi.
Hello, my dad. This message is to let you know that alone, by yourself, you will not do anything. So we must be coalized all together to have a common target to reach a goal that will make our small economy more productive and to give a future to us and to our children. Thank you very much.
La voglia che tu dici adesso sulle piccole imprese caricheremo gli oneri fiscali per coprire il welfare, per andare a fare gli ammortizzatori sociali delle aziende che chiudono o delocalizzano. Regà, tu non devi far chiudere quell'azienda, tu devi togliere i contributi a quell'azienda per farla stare aperta.
My name is Giulio Credazzi, I'm Italian, I live in Rome, and I would like to talk to you about the Italian situation. We are in 2012, spring 2012, and I belong to one of the 4,100,000 small companies. The situation is that the government is moving our public debt to the single person, to the families, and this is very, very dangerous, because once we run out of our money and economic possibilities, there is nothing behind to keep us standing in economic point of view. Right. What I would like to say is that our Prime Minister, Mr Monti, is a very bright and smart teacher, but unfortunately hasn't got any real sensation of what the real economy is. Not only this government, but the one before, has led shutting down our industries, and they will not open again. This is the result of globalization. We are not in favor or against globalization, but we really believe that the good sense is the right way to solve the problem. And there is not good sense at the moment. Everybody is able to do tax reforms, increasing taxes. But the Italian level has reached 86% tax pressure on small businesses. We don't want to count the cost of bureaucracy, because also this is very, very heavy, and we don't understand why reforms that would cost zero are not implemented in our country. They say that they want foreign companies to come to Italy to invest. So if you are a foreign, you must first talk to small businesses and understand what is the real situation in this country. Because if they don't clear bureaucracy, corruption, and the power of the illegal economic power in Italy, you will not be able to do any business in our country. So before you come in, talk to us, to small businesses, and we will let you know if it's the case or if it's not. By the way, we still have a problem that we have to solve. The fiscal pressure is too high in our country, and we must do something to stop it. We had a great trust in this person when he came up, because we thought he's talking about real problems, he probably understands, so he will be able to solve. But this is not the case. When you increase your tax pressure in the country and you don't cut the expenses and you move them forward 2-3 years, you don't do anything that is really strong against public expenses, then there is no way to get out of this situation. We must optimize our economy, but nothing is happening at the moment. Money is not getting into the economic circuit in Italy. Banks are not lending, are not investing, are not letting circulate the money. The government is not paying their bills, so companies are giving goods without getting paid, and so we spend money to buy goods, we give them to the state, and the state doesn't pay. But if you don't pay taxes, the government is very strong towards repression, And if you have to give 100, they ask you 200.
Sì.
Quanto doveva di tassa lo Stato?
16.000 euro, 500.
Un Porto Scarrolo 16.000. La Mora 8.000.
8.500, sì.
Cioè 50%.
Siccome mi vogliono aiutare?
Di Mora?
Esatto.
Che rate sta pagando lei?
500 euro al mese, sì. Finché vado avanti, da Rio metto il punto, poi chi se ne frega, cioè, ma io posso morire.
They put taxes wherever they could, and but the real money is just that. Expenses are increasing for electricity and whatever the energy power expenses are increasing. So we don't really know if they are able or if there is like a design to create something that will push the people to have a strong and violent reaction. It's like they don't understand that what they are doing is very, very far from what the reality needs. First of all, you must pay your bills, you must oblige the banks to work for the country. This is not the case. So we as small entrepreneurs and small businesses, we are very, very preoccupied that this situation will not get better because we have the feeling that there is not the capacity to understand these people, very high technician people that has never worked on the territory but only in university, in hyper worlds where reality is something very, very distant. If you don't understand that you have to go deep into the ground, into the territory to understand what the system is really on the ground, when you have understood the problem, you have half solution. Once you have the solution, then you have to put it on the ground. This is not the case we see in our country, in Italy. We are, as citizens, we still have, there are many families that are, I would say, rich, in the sense that they have houses, they have savings, but the young people is not working, and this is very, very dangerous. The government, it looks like that to save the banks is saying, well, our debt will be given to the country, to the people. And when Italy will go on default, because this is the future for Italy if they don't do what is needed for our country, if they don't stop the shutting of our industries in our country, if they don't do that, if they don't change the fiscal rules in this country, this will be our future, the default. So now the default will be the default of the Italian people, because Italian public debt will be in charge of Italian people that didn't do it, because it's the result of politicians corrupted, the banks they had a very, very devastating behavior. Instead, Italian people they are all savers. They all do the step related to the leg. This is the way we say in Italian. Instead, the public spending, the bank's behavior has been devastating for our country. It is up to us to understand that we have to do a step forward to let know the people around us that some steps have to be taken. This is the reality. So this video is there to let you understand what the real situation is, also to motivate people that the globalization in the way it has been done up to now, it means that all the countries must be leveled to the lowest level. The youngs of 10 years old are working in the industry in the lowest level. Also, European countries must reach that lowest level. We must fight to do the opposite, to let grow the other countries, to stop the way these multinational companies are greedy. We must stop this way of searching and getting only the money without calculating the cost of it. This is our task. Thank you very much for your attention.